Hello Pisces, welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name's Wendy Wing. I'm doing your weekly psychic tarot reading, tuning into the week's energy, seeing what divine messages of guidance come through for you. This is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. If you'd like a personal reading, there's a link in the description box below. It takes you right to my book online page. If you like how I'm reading tarot and you would like to learn from me how to read tarot, there's follow that link to Psychic Tarot class. So, all right, Pisces, let's get to your reading. All right, in the past, you had the Sun in reverse. This is a lot of sadness, maybe depression. Feels like you might have been very watery without sun. Very much in your emotions, too much in your emotions, and therefore a lack of clarity. You can't really think, you can't really see clearly with all that water. So what was making you so unhappy? It feels chronic. It feels like there was a lot of unhappiness in your past. Okay. It stemmed from not from a lack of self-love. Overgiving. Not filling your cup first. Filling everybody else's cup first. Feels like that's how you were raised. That's your value. I mean, that's not, but that's what you were told, that your value is filling others' cups. And a lack of care. It feels like your parents and the people around you growing up didn't care that your cup wasn't filled. They just want their cup filled. Definitely seeing kind of a lack of care, a lack of being able to care. And their lack of care for you taught you how to not care for yourself. Wow. At some point, you do go within to find your answer. It feels like you're isolating yourself, just because this is a tough environment to be in, thinking that this is life, to be sad, to be uncertain and confused, and have everybody telling you this is what life is, this is what happiness is. Happiness is you not being happy, but everybody else being happy, like giving your power away to others. Looks like you realized that being by yourself, going within to find your answers was where that was at, where your answers were. Feels like you kept this, your inner spiritual world feels like you kept it close to you. You have access to a lot of magic. And I feel like the environment you were raised in, somehow you have to keep this quiet, that you have this skills. It could be even healing skills. Wow, jeez. It looks like you also realized at some point in the past, I'm no longer going to give my time, my energy. I'm no longer going to work on this. It feels like you started recognizing who, little by little, the people in your environment who are not replenishing your cup, that are only coming around when they want some of your energy, but they never reciprocate that. And it feels like you pull your energy from those connections and move to calmer waters and heal. There's a sadness to this. It feels like this isn't what I thought life was going to be. It feels like I'm now seeing that I spent a lot of time going after shoulds. You should be this way. You should do this. This is how you need to be. And it looks like your escape from this was going within. I love that. It feels like, for some of you, it feels like your moves were so restricted. It feels like such a restrictive environment, very controlling, but they couldn't control the information coming from within. When you go inside, they couldn't censor that. They could censor and kind of make it, your environment, very uncomfortable and confusing, but you found the loophole, which is your own spiritual light. Oh my gosh. Wow, Pisces. Love that. Oh my gosh. And in present energy, Pisces, we have the Star card. There's something about this age of Aquarius that is allowing you to be the unicorn that you've always been, and proud of it, not hiding your unicorn status, but really allowing yourself to be yourself, be weird. You might have some Aquarius in your chart as well. It feels like you're shifting where your vibration, where you're connecting with a higher vibration. That feels like such a spiritual message. It also looks like you're making a wish. You might be feeling insecure or unstable right now, worried about your finances. Ooh. Oh, this is interesting. This feels like there's something going on. There's two feminine energies here. Queen of Pentacles in reverse and Queen of Cups in reverse. There's two feminine energies in their shadow. And there's some type of structure, some type of, it feels like these women are in, it feels feminine. So I'm just going to gender them. These feminine energies are giving advice, but they're giving advice from their shadow, from their toxic aspects, from their unhealed energies. Yeah, there's a lot of this toxic feminine energy, mother wound. It looks like you're moving forward, you're focusing maybe on work, on building a foundation, and then there's a lot of this toxic feminine energy in the environment. It feels like they're giving people advice. Feels like it could be a group, a gaggle of feminine energy. What is this? Yeah, they're ending a painful cycle. Oh, it feels like they're there's some type of pain. They're going after someone. They're like wanting to take someone down. A group of feminine energies from your past. This very well could be, with Six of Cups in reverse, someone from your past. Why are they? I'm confused. Why are these energies? It looks like you're strategized. So I'm keep getting like you're focusing on you. You're a unicorn. You're working. You're building a foundation. You're strategizing. You've got the world at your hands. You're moving forward. You might also be stepping into some type of teaching role. But but there's something about these toxic feminine energies. They're saying a lot. They're from your past. Yeah, they're it feels like they're being unmasked. And it feels like they're desperate. They're trying to like talk their way through what is this? Yeah, they're with Three of Swords. This is heartbreaking. You might be, as you're focusing, and why this keeps going back and forth, maybe you are, Pisces, working on being a unicorn and going towards your whatever it is that you're planning that's so bright in the distance. It feels like you haven't quite taken that step yet out, taken action, but like you're getting ready to. There's something that's building that you're, and it could be you stepping into some type of spiritual role, a spiritual teacher, maybe spiritual guidance that you're giving others. And it feels like there are toxic feminine energies from your past who there's something about your success and you moving into this arena that somehow unmasks them, and people, or at least you, can see how painful their speech is and their actions. And I think you're realizing that they've never been for you. Yeah, this is an unhappy home, that they're unhappy. There's something about you taking progress, and whatever this hope, the dream is, this wish that's coming true in your present, Pisces, that is making people from your past very uncomfortable. Because if you are stepping into this role and it has like a spiritual authority to it, then it somehow it doesn't, it uncovers how unhappy they are. They wanted to block you from ever chasing after your dreams. Because if you stayed mediocre, then they could stay mediocre. But if you, someone that they have railed against and constantly blocked and have been very cruel to, is ascending into some type of spiritual leadership role, then really it's, what does that say about these people? That they're unhappy, that their unhappiness has led them to blocking other people's unhappiness. Their lack of joy and lack of faith and lack of faith in their own capabilities, in their own joy, in their own happiness. They can't create happiness for themselves, so they destroy everybody else's happiness. Ooh. And Pisces, it looks like this no longer works on you. And they know this, that they can no longer sabotage, and you're ascending. Holy crap. Wow. What a message. Took a while to pull that out of me. There's a lot of complexity to this. There's something really beautiful unfolding this week for you, Pisces. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. All right, what's hidden this week, Pisces, is the Knight of Voices in reverse. Yeah, this is unwanted communication. You're not trying to hear this. It's coming in quickly. It definitely has it feels like these toxic feminine energies. These could be men, but in their petty toxic feminine energies. Okay. Knight of Voices in reverse. What do we need to know about what's hidden? What does Pisces need to know? Yes, so what they're saying, whatever they're saying to you, the goal is to keep you from walking away from what's unsatisfying. Then you stay unhappy too. If you learn how to walk away from something, no matter how difficult it is, realizing that, yeah, there are 8 cups, but it's just not enough for me. I want everything. I want the 9 cups. I want my soul fulfillment. This is hard to do, but they're wanting to say whatever they need to say to convince you that you can't walk away from this, that you're not allowed to. That whatever, they're trying to pop your balloon. They're trying to poop on your parade. I guess that's rain on your parade. Oh, the imagery of pooping on your parade. I'm getting kind of funny, silly, goofy. I think how you're combating whatever these jokers are coming in, trying to upset your apple cart, trying to put a stick in your wheel. Just, they're trying to mess you up. And it feels like you might just use humor, sense of humor, and be like, wow, I must really be onto something really good if they're trying all this to stop me. I don't feel like you're taking this like a victim. Maybe in the past they could get you into victim energy, but instead you're like, oh, isn't that cute? I remember in the past you saying something like this would devastate me and it would stop me in my tracks, but now I'm seeing that that's just you. Everything you're saying, I'm just imagining you saying it in a mirror to yourself. And it doesn't have anything to do with me. Ooh, wow. Yeah, and because they want you to give up. Wow, they want you to give up. And I think they're too late. Yeah. Star card again. They're too late. You've already transformed so much, brought so much healing and balance. There's something healing about part of your spiritual practice might actually be healing. You might be some type of healer. You might be Reiki, intuitive healing on some level. Oh, okay. Some of you might be counselors. It might be kind of, you might be on the DL with your spiritual aspects, but that might really be, like undercover a therapist, really a healer or a doctor or nurse. And really you heal people. And it feels like you love this. This is so who you are. You are a unicorn. You are a star. And it feels like whatever they hand to you, whatever they say to try to get you to stop going towards what you want and to give up, you just transmute that. She's got the jugs of water. It's like you're cleaning your spirit. You feel untouchable and I think showing yourself that is very healing. All right, Pisces, the advice this week is the Lovers in reverse. Letting go of relationships that are no longer for you, no matter if they have some type of title, like they're a relative or I don't know, there's some type of reason why society says you need to stay in this connection. Okay, the challenge, maybe more in the past, was feeling rejection or feeling abandoned and not wanting to do that to others as well. You might have some financial, it might be difficult to separate yourself because of some financial, maybe you depend on this person or people for your finances or your well-being, like your physical well-being. I could see that would make the choice to separate, it feels like they might have some control over your finances or your stability or security. And so it looks like you're challenging yourself to find a different way so you don't abandon yourself. That's it. The challenge is, do you abandon yourself or do you let these people go? I think you've explored a lot of abandoning yourself to fit in, and it's never created happiness. It's never created soul fulfillment. And so it feels like I'm willing to go towards whatever doesn't abandon myself. There's something, I think you're seeing something this week in a very clear way. Some enlightenment's coming in and you're seeing in a clear way what is not love. And it feels very validating. Like, oh my God, yeah, okay, very validating. I'm moving away from whatever this is in the past that is not love. Yes, you're seeing it for what it really is, and it's Five of Swords. It's a bully. It's someone manipulating you, someone who needs you to believe and see things the way they see things. They're very, you can't be a unicorn. I need to win. I need you to lose. I need you to do what I want you to do. You're seeing this in a very clear way this week. Something, it's like you can't quite make a move. You're being put in a position so you see this. Like once you see it, you can't unsee this. Oh, boy, last cards, and that was unexpected. Okay, I got the King and, well, there we go, Queen of Wands. So it was this way. The King was being shown and the Queen has her back turned, but it's a matched pair showing up at the very end of your reading. So is that at the end of the week? So let's see. I could read it in that if it's an internal, you are really at the end of the week, after you go through this, you really balanced your masculine and feminine energies. You start making moves in a very balanced way between feminine and masculine, going after what you want. There's, again, this kind of magic element here that I'm tuning into. And your moves are protected. The universe wants to let you know that the salamander and this that I'm looking at, you can burn away what's not for you, and the salamander still exists. So it feels like you're transmuting and burning away what no longer serves you, metaphorically. And if I read it, can I read it another way? Okay, I can read it another way. After you burn through things and metaphorically and start making moves. So this week kind of feels inside. There's some type of activity with friends or family from your past that block you. And on the other side of it, when you come out, you're ready to make moves and quite possibly move towards a counterpart, or a counterpart moves towards you. There's something that needs to be cleared before that can happen, before a divine couple can come together type of energy. So, all right, Pisces, I hope that was helpful. Went a little over. Take care. Have a great week.